Peace, y'all. Heck out words of power coming to you with a word this good Saturday morning. I hope y'all having a good one. This is going to be short and brief because I got quite a bit on my plate today. But it's concerning the situation with the missing young girl, Malia Davis, and the people who were responsible for her well-being that apparently were not successful in doing so. They were responsible for her well-being, right? There's a lot of memes, opinions ever since this story surfaced about who's right, who's wrong, what they wouldn't have done, what they should have done, and you know me, that's neither here or there with me. The fact of the matter is this little girl is gone, missing, I'm not going to sit here and, say if she is in fact no longer on this earth or not. Again, that's neither here or there. We take these opportunities, right, to analyze, to grow, to make sure that we learn any lessons that present themselves so that we do not find ourselves in the same situations, right, or repeating the same actions. We should do this daily in our own lives, but we can also do these things regarding high-profile cases, events such as this, okay? So for those who are not up to speed, Malia Davis is missing. Her mother left her with her ex-fiance, who apparently had a history of abuse, some sexually explicit behaviors. And the mother, according to the mother, she had a very, dire circumstance where she had to be there. It had to be somewhere due to a family member's illness, and entrusted her ex-fiance with the care of her child. The same man who, again, prior to this current event that we're speaking of, has apparently a long list of suspicious activity, right? That her lawyer had a press conference and released and revealed to everyone. Why, I don't know. I guess to take the suspicion off her, but to me, it didn't help any, but that's just my opinion. Because when that information and this long list of things that this man has done in the past was revealed, people became more infuriated at the mother. Like, okay, so again, why? Why did you leave your daughter with this man knowing that he had this past? And then here comes the, opinions like you should never leave your children with people. You can't be leaving your children with people that come in and out your life. You got to be, selective. Don't just let your child around your intimate partners immediately. And I agree with that. But let's be clear. This was her ex-fiance, okay? Now, he's an ex for a reason. And again, we discussed that. But the fact of the matter is, at some point, she chose this man. 1. 2. At another point, after she decided that he was no longer suitable to be her mate, she entrusted him again with the care of her child. And so I'm not here to point fingers, But I will, again, analyze this and say, why? Why did this woman feel that this man was a good choice? Why is this man still in her life? Why is this man still in her Rolodex of people to call? Even if she had no feelings for him, even if there was no rekindling in her thought, in her projected future, right? Why is he even still in the Rolodex? And so, even in their initial time, okay, he was a fiance. This is not no random man. This is a fiance. All right. So, in actuality, when a woman chooses a man, she should be able to leave this man with her children. Right? I mean, the title of fiance means, okay, I'm about to marry this man, meaning I'm going to be cohabitating with this man, meaning I saw something in this man to the point where I felt that, he would be suitable with not only starting a family, but also bringing my current family in, right, to blend together and create a whole. So technically, this is not a random man. However, the reason why I titled this video Return of the Divine Feminine, the power of discernment, is at some point in our spiritual journeys, women, I'm speaking for women, there has been a great deflect from tapping into our spirituality, seeking consult from the ancestors before we make big decisions, before we bring people in our lives. And the reason is because we have been separated from spirituality, one. All right, first and foremost. A lot of us are finding our way back. That's number one. Number two is there's some of us have this deep rooted sense of non-value, to where we feel we deserve mediocrity or below mediocrity mates, or we feel that we must have an intimate counterpart in order to feel valuable, to the point where we accept just any and everything. But as we can see from this unfortunate incident, we can't afford to do that. We have not only ourselves to think about when it comes to our safety, our well-being, our health, our care, but for those of us who have children, we cannot afford to take the addition of people within our lives lightly. Okay? So, this is just a quick talk, all right, a sharing to really implore you all to start, one, digging deep within yourself to understand. First of all, here's another thing before we even go there. Everybody ain't worthy. People say, okay, everyone is worthy. No, you're not. Let me tell you something. You're only worthy if you are worthy. And I'm like, Shari, you said that twice. Okay, so here's the thing. Some of us are out here living our lives, okay, where we are not worthy. You know what I'm saying? We're not carrying ourselves in a certain standard. We are not going within. We are reckless with ourselves and those around us. Some of us lack compassion and of other people. We don't care not only what we do with ourselves, to ourselves, but we don't care how we treat other people. And I'm talking about both in an intimate setting, in a friendship, etc. So everybody ain't worthy. Cut that bull out. Everyone is not worthy. Now, get yourself worthy. Do the work. Go within. See what is triggering you to act the way you are, to behave the way you are, to treat other people the way you are. Fix it so that you are worthy. And then once you are worthy, you must know you are worthy. You must walk, talk, exude this worthiness. Because when you do, the likelihoods of mediocrity will either, one, flee from you, or two, you will shut it down. Okay? Like, no question. I am not going to put up with this. I am worthy of more than this. And so this is not going to work. It's not. Okay? When we become worthy, we know in confidence that we are worthy. That we will only accept those who are worthy. Okay? Back in ancient times, women and men alike, but again, this focus is mostly on women, but men, please take what you will, because it all applies. We would go to our ancestors and ask them for counsel before any major decision, whether it was a business, whether it was a person that we took on as a mate. Before we brought them in our lives, because we understood the importance of bringing people within our circle, within our sphere, within our world, and how energy matters. And the last thing we would want to do is to start something that was energetically negative or counterproductive to our well-being, our success, or bring someone in who is negative and counterproductive to our evolvement, right? Our ascension. So if we couldn't do that ourselves, we sought the counsel of people who could, right? So I will close in just saying that it's time for us to go back. Go back to where we consult, we go within, right? Go back to the time when we consult our ancestors and the time when we go and consult diviners to make the important decisions in our lives so that we can be in alignment and we can get that confirmation that we're making the right choices, that we're bringing the right people in. All right, so return to the divine feminine energy. Power of discernment. If you can't do it yet, get someone else who can. Because as we can see, life can depend on it. Y'all have a good day. Until next time. Peace.